Hello, we're welcome to another musical gaming video. This is part 4 of our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. I already recorded part 4 a while back, but since the issues of game audio not being recorded, I have to go through and redo everything. We would be back on track with the previous save file at the end of this video though, so next video we should be back on the save file. Everything I collected is correct, and also player interactions will be correct to what happened before.
For Officer Singer to worry about.
That way we keep our continuity. But we're just repairing the village of Hogsmeade before going and doing some other stuff. We have a couple pages to collect here. The field guide page, we have Hengist of Woodcroft. The statue of Hopeful Hengist of Woodcroft, believed to be the founder of the village of Hogsmeade after having been driven from his home by Muggle persecutors.
Reparo.
Yep, that's fixed. That's fixed. And we got this house. I think that's everything. Yep.
Revelio. Accio.
Mine.
Revelio.
Honeyduke's. Honeyduke's Sweet Shop sells a variety of magical sweets, from fizzing Whizbees to exploding bonbons. Customers would be wise to know precisely what effect they may experience before sampling the shop's wares. Alright, we gotta go into Gladrags and speak to the shopkeeper.
Revelio.
Gladrags Wizardwear, founded in 1750 with locations in Paris, London, and Hogsmeade, Gladrags offers a variety of wizarding garments and accessories. Mr. Augustus Hill and his associate Otto Dibble happily help all those who wander into this shop, enjoying in particular the challenge of the customer with less fashion sense than most. Alright.
We were just talking about you.
Revelio.
Gladrag's mannequin. Unlike the enchanted mannequins favored by students for dueling practice, the mannequins at Gladrag's serve only as a means to display the latest in wizarding fashion. Okay, let me talk to
Hello,
Mr.
sir.
Hill.
I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin, but I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrags Wizardwear.
The Order of Merlin's
Among
just a
my
piece of paper,
inventory are
basically.
some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Alright. Traditional school robe. Let me get my cloak. Yeah, we'll wear the traditional.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we'll
Wonderful.
head to Three Broomsticks.
Just down this way then.
Let me go ahead and take a look at my gear. I know I like the gear that I have in the main save file. So I don't know if I'm going to be changing out my gear in here, but I will be actually I'm not going to even bother selling because we are going to be reloading the file as soon as we get back to where I last was. So anything that we collect on here, it won't matter because it will just get reloaded.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Oh, got. There was something in Gladrags that I wanted to collect.
Revelio.
Here, Sneaky Soap. A type of dark detector that will spin, whistle, and light up when it detects someone untrustworthy nearby. It should be used with caution. However, it will alert the untrustworthy to the user's presence. Alright. I'm gonna go out the back door. Huh.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Ranrok and
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was
Rookwood.
that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrok is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Ooh. Company.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Mem.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Uh-oh.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think
Everybody
you all had
in the
enough
bar
bloodshed for one day.
has their wands out, ready to go.
Come, Theophilus.
Except
The
for
Three
Rookwood
Broomsticks isn't what it used to be.
and Serona.
Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Serona and Rookwood were the only two that did not even pull their wands out. Oof.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrok, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Yep.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Wrong button. Three Broomsticks, currently run by Serona Ryan, and allegedly as old as Hogsmeade itself. The Three Broomsticks is a long-standing gathering spot for villagers and students who want to enjoy butterbeer or fire whiskey. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way back to the castle.
I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Alright, we need to use our map and go back to Hogwarts. We need to go to the Grand Stair... Not Grand Staircase, it's... There we go. Back to the common room. I do love the Gryffindor common room, but I think my favorite common room has to be Ravenclaw. It's Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, then Slytherin. Slytherin is alright, it's just a little too dark for me, and yet I am a Slytherin, according to the Wizarding World site. But we are back. I'm going to take a look to see what we can change in our gear. Even though I don't have the outfit that I was wearing when I recorded other episodes. Yeah. I do have that overcoat, which is nice. Oh, I do have the outfit that I was wearing. We're going to be wearing our... I don't want to go and wear the overcoat. What's the striped? Oh. Okay. Huh. But we're going to wear the traditional school robe with the bow tie. I do like that bow tie setup. I have Owl Post. Go and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we discovered at Gringotts. That we found in Gringotts.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Yeah, sometimes it reads it out, sometimes it doesn't.
Revelio.
But there's a couple side quests that I also want to do. that we, well, that I did in previous recordings that are no longer valid due to sound issues.
Can you explain why I have received a letter from a muggle claiming to be the mother of a friend of yours, asking me to afternoon tea?
Uh-oh. A howler about making friends with Muggleborns.
Revelio.
We got the map of Argyllshire here. Depicting the... This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland, which contains Hebrides, native home to the Hebridean Black Dragon. Lachlan the Lanky. This statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely, no one knows. Peeves is making people's time here in Hogwarts a little bit pain. Are the toilets? Unless in Dire Straits, it's probably best to avoid this particular toilet, as it allegedly is one of Peeves' favorite pranking spots.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
Okay, you
Oh my goodness. Peeves. Always messing with people. The defense against the Dark Arts corridor. We have a person that wants to talk to us here. Request. This guy goes down a little bit. There.
A new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
kind
sorry
of
they
you.
weren't friendly.
I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
Uh-oh.
I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones?
They're interesting.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda
True.
is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds like they
Rather
overreacted.
an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I can't make any promises, but I'll see what I can
appreciate
do.
the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alrighty. Zenobia wants us to find her gobstones, but we gotta go upstairs and talk to Professor Fig in his office. Yep, it's this floor. And oh, it's all right. Professor Fig's
Revelio.
classroom. And wait. Hello, Professor.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrok used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrok talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrok was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're
They
after
wanted
the
the locket.
You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
All
I'll
right.
let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
On to Professor Hecat. No, I'm not gonna go look for Zenobia's gobstones right now. That'll be after I talk to Hecat. Professor! Professor
I'm
Fig
here
sent
about
me.
the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
All right.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
She wants us
Seems
to
crossed
go
wands isn't
and
as secret as it's believed to be.
go to Cross Wands.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
We got a gobstone there.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
And while I'm out here, I'm gonna talk to Nelly.
Hello, Nelly. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
I'll look
Perhaps
into
I'll
it.
give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
All right. I don't want to do that. I want to go to the entrance hall. Well, central hall here. It's not the entrance hall. Go to central hall. And
Revelio.
we have the central hall fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of sirens encircling the fountain's base.
Accio!
Mine.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
True.
If I
I'll
have the
take a look.
time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Mine.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special?
Gregory the Smarmy, the statue with an intricately this statue depicts Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them a potion is their best friend.
Lumos.
Okay.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I'm going to tell Lenora, she's up here.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Yeah.
The moth! I should have seen that.
Go ahead and
Oh dear.
talk
I
to
shall get in
Cressida.
trouble for...
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it.
I'll help you.
One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'll go ahead and collect her books.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Reading can be as magical as anything.
This must be Cressida's diary.
Yep.
I'd want this back too if I were her.
Revelio.
One of the first librarians in Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze.
Accio. Revelio.
Lumos.
It's at that painting that we were just at.
Accio.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Got all Cressida's books.
Lumos.
I'm going to take this mouth back to its painting. This episode's going to be a bit longer than usual, just because I'm trying to get back to where my original save file was, which is just after completing the assignments and only just before the next quest line. So, and I don't want to miss out on the side quests, so we'll go ahead and leave it. We'll go ahead and complete the side quests that I already completed before everything
Cressida.
messed up.
I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Yep,
Here
here
you
you
are.
go.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Thank you, Cressida. Now, there's a few gobstones up here that we can get. I'll grab the gobstones from up here, and then we'll go and grab the ones from the grand staircase,
I'd better
because
keep
I
an eye
know
on
there's
high
a
places around
couple.
the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yep. Then there is one down here.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio.
There. And I believe we are almost caught up to where I originally was, at least collectible wise. There is one more painting that I want to get that I know I got from earlier, plus some field guide pages that I tried to read out. Not this way. This is the wrong way. That's the wrong door. I gotta go up the stairs. Is that what leads to the Slytherin dungeons? I went through Ravenclaw Tower. Which is over here. Got Ravenclaw Tower over here.
Lumos.
This one is right up at the next level. There it is. We gotta go down. Again. And then there's a couple field guide pages at the top of the tower that I would like to also get and read out. Because I'm trying to read out all the field guide pages just so we can discover everything together.
Revelio.
I get this guy here. Ravenclaw bust. This bust, created in honor of Ravenclaw House, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. And then, if I continue up, we have the door to Ravenclaw Tower. To gain entrance to the Ravenclaw common room, one must solve a rather stoic riddle using logic and reasoning posed by the eagle door knocker. Now, if you get it wrong, you gotta sit and wait for the next person to get it right. So, I guess this person is just sitting waiting for the next person to get the riddle right. It's actually, I think, the first time I've seen somebody sitting outside the common room, waiting.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Got another gobstone. Oh, come on.
Levioso.
I was holding down the trigger. Now I need to go up. Go up and then we'll go down after we go visit the trophy room. Because there's 2 gobstones up near the trophy room, which is up near the top of the grand staircase. Not quite at the top, but this next level here. 1 level down.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
We got the troll armor here. Made for a troll. How it survived, nobody knows because they usually smash it out of anger or confusion.
Accio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
We got some centaur armor. Misguided peace offering, and the messenger was shot in the leg with an arrow. The armor itself, battered with hoof marks, was later recovered and refurbished. And we got a set of house elf armor, which technically the armor served as clothes, which freed the house elf.
Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
We have the one and only Goblet of Fire. The ancient jewel-encrusted chest residing... Well, Goblet of Fire rests within this ancient jewel-encrusted chest. Goblet served as means for selecting champions for the Triwizard Tournament since the contest establishment in the late 13th century. What else we got? This room contains the house cap trophies, dueling trophies, and other awards given at the school. Students who step out of line can be found polishing the silver here by hand as a reminder of the value of hard work. We even have the Hogwarts Herbology Award in recognition of exemplary skill in the field of herbology. Hogwarts bestows this special award among 7th year Hufflepuff Mirabelle Garlic. From mandrakes to mistletoe and tubers, tubers to bouncing bulbs, her work with flora has exceeded all expectations. All right.
Revelio.
Let's make our way down to not defense against the dark arts again, but we gotta go to the dueling club. We've got to run because we haven't discovered the place where the dueling club has been, so we got to go, and we could go back to the Gryffindor common room, but then again, it's not that far of a run to get to where the common room is. That's the Ravenclaw corridor, or the corridor leading to Gryffindor House. Here we go.
Revelio.
Including the One-Eyed Witch passageway. Hidden behind the statue of the One-Eyed Witch is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeydukes. It can only be accessed using a particular charm. And we're going to be going down through the passageway here, the music hall, and then instead of taking the right, we're going to be making a left. Sorry, I can't really pay attention now. We gotta move. We're 40 minutes in, and I haven't even gotten to the dueling club yet. But I think this is where we're going to actually end off, at the dueling club.
Just over there.
We're going to stop here and pick up at the dueling club in the next episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care.